The many months of waiting, speculating, hoping, believing against hope, we hoped that Manchester United would finally get a new owner. Well, it did not quite happen like we wanted it. A full takeover by Sheikh Jassim is what many would have wished, but in Sir Jim Ratcliffe, we certainly have got a decent co-owner who is about to be confirmed. Welcome to Manchester. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is the latest, biggest, and most trending billboard in the world. It has been elected in Manchester. And guess what? It is to set the scene for what is expected to happen on Monday. The confirmation of Sir Jim Ratcliffe as the new 25% holder of Manchester United after buying that stake, a 25% stake in the club for just about £1.3 billion. He's about to be confirmed starting Monday. It is believed the idea has always been for it to be done and dusted before Christmas. We are right on track. If you're here for the first time, this is the hot spot, and this is where we get to genuinely talk about Manchester United with love and appreciation and passion and emotion on the hot spot. Subscribe if you haven't. If you have, let's enjoy the show. Now, the final hurdle that many have been waiting for in this whole takeover situation has been the confirmation of the new director, one of the new directors now at the club, Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Now, what has just happened is that somewhere in Manchester, someone has erected a big billboard saying, "Welcome to Manchester," and with an image of Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Now, of course, in a country like the UK, it wouldn't be someone who don't just wake up and erect a billboard of someone without going through a process. Obviously, for you to erect such a billboard, you've got to go through a process that has got to be approved by authorities in the UK, by everyone. Otherwise, I can also wake up and put a billboard of myself and my girlfriend saying, "I love you, girlfriend. Will you marry me?" So there is control. So by the time this billboard was approved, went through the process, and it was erected in Manchester, it shows you it is done. So the takeover, those of you who thought maybe there was a small window because of the UEFA rules and all with niche and what have you, the talk that I told you before that Manchester United could be denied a chance to play in Europe if niche as well is playing in Europe because of Sir Jim Ratcliffe. But, well, forget about all that. For now, it is a matter of time, a question of when. And as we know now, it is Monday. Now, what are the things we expect to start with when Sir Jim Ratcliffe comes through? Now, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, by the way, it has emerged that has already started working. Some of the things we hear, the rumors we hear, for example, players like Sahu Girassi that we are talking about. We spoke about a new director, a new CEO, Jean Claude Blow. We spoke about Paul Mitchell as a new director of football. All the things that are happening are being done by the team of Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe because they are the guys in charge of football. Anything you hear concerning football at United now is being controlled by Ineos and his team. So the plan for now for Manchester United and Sir Jim Ratcliffe is to come first of all after the confirmation official on Monday. They are going to reveal things that have been going on behind the scenes before they came out there and publicly made the pronouncement of Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his arrival. So he has got his army, he has got his generals who have been working, fellow respected men. Sir Dave Brailford is one of those who has been working with a certain psychologist to try and talk to the players, the staff, and try to understand what's going on at the club as they do try to set the scene for the arrival of the new man who is expected to inspire this club to greater heights that we've struggled to realize in the so many years since Alex Ferguson left. So Dave Brailford, it is believed, has a couple of things on his KPI to-do list, and one of them is sorting issues to do with Jadon Sancho. This is one of the first things that need to be done. Remember, a football club runs on football, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe is coming at Manchester United to solve the football problems. That's what he has bought. That's what he's in charge of. So obviously, the issue to do with the player earning £350,000 per week, yet he's banished from the club, are big issues on his plate. So those are some of the issues they are going to start with. So expect a decision on Jadon Sancho, and it is expected, according to what we are gathering from sources inside Manchester, that Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his team could be willing to give Jadon Sancho a new lease of life. They could be willing to listen to him. They have brought a psychologist to try and deal with him. They have not given up on the boy. They are bringing in psychologists to talk to him, but also understand him, the manager, and the team, and see if we can proceed with him. Is he a player we see as part of our future plans with the new guys we are pointing at, with the new breath of life that is being pumped into United. Is Jadon Sancho a part of it? Now, according to what we get, for Sir Jim Ratcliffe and co, he is definitely a huge part of it. So expect something to do with that. Expect a meeting, a big meeting to go on between Eric Ten Hag and Sir Jim Ratcliffe and co. They want to meet and discuss and understand the direction they want to take, how things are going to be done. It is going to cease to be a one-man show. Manchester United, I think, for since Eric Ten Hag arrived, has been all about Manchester United. Rather, all about Eric Ten Hag. It's been nearly a one-man show. But with Sir Jim Ratcliffe, among the things they want to change now is to try and ensure that Eric Ten Hag concentrates on managing, on the tactics on the pitch, but everything else to do with transfers, to do with players themselves and their welfare, it's a collective. So they want to change the structure around Ten Hag so that the load is not so much on him, to be honest. I feel like the load Eric Ten Hag has been carrying has also sort of affected how he performs as a manager. How perhaps part of the reasons why he's making wrong substitutions at times, and everyone is saying, why are you putting off Rashman Hoyland now? And people are booing. So all this is going to be changed when Sir Jim Ratcliffe comes in starting next week. The idea, like I said, is for him to be announced by Monday and before Christmas. So this month of December, we don't go into the new year, into the new window without knowing the facts about Jim Ratcliffe and how far he can go. So there is a January transfer window that's coming. Man United wants to maximize it. Remember, we know that the plan for United has been to post at least 4 departments in United in the squad. Now, those departments might be obvious, but of course, we know we need a second striker. There was talk of Timo Werner. For me, I'm excited by Sahu Girassi, the VfB Stuttgart giant of a forward. There's talk of a holding midfielder. Still, there's the people mentioned the likes of Onana, I name them. But that's another department because people are not exactly convinced by Amrabat unless he saves himself in the next remaining games. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and co could be contemplating bringing in a holding midfielder. We do need a centre back as well. Man United has got big plans to get a centre back, but we might need a right back and a goalkeeper as well. Could be another addition on the list because when Sir Jim Ratcliffe comes in, he wants to get things off to a start seriously. So if Andrew Nana is not looking 100%, it is possible that the conversations and talks about Aaron Ramsdale or any other goalkeeper coming in, even in Jan or in the next summer, do hold water. So these are some of the things we should expect to see. Expect a new CEO. Expect a decision on on the director of football, John Mata. Expect a decision because we expect Paul Mitchell to come in. Expect a decision on Jadon Sancho. Expect a decision on Mason Greenwood because his contract is running out in 2025. His loan spell at Getafe is running out next year. He's hot and blazing hot left, right, and center. A decision has got to be made on whether he stays or not. So, welcome to the mess, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and in you we trust to sort it. Hotspot, subscribe. My name is Webb. The takeover is here, and guess what? We're excited about it. What a way to start this month of December. My name is Webb. I do hope you're excited. Forget about Sheikh Jassim. Let's focus on Sir Jim and co. What do you think? Should he keep Jadon Sancho? I want to get your opinion on that. Hotspot. Catch you later, fam.